Just a brush good morning update. Yesterday I noticed I had over 75 hits on a video called Boxing Something or Other. And I was thinking, did they come and watch that video because they think it's about boxing? Because if you're boxing something in, it's 12 rounds, sometimes it's less, right? Is it ever more? Boxing, 12 rounds, 1 and 2 equals 3. 3 minutes a round, 1 minute in between. 1 minute, the first minute, the bell rings. The last minute, the bell rings. But in the second minute, there is no ring unless you got hit in the head and it's ringing all the time. Boxing, imagine you're in a corral just like a horse. Boxing, right? Boxing, 12 rounds. Hold on a second. You have 12 rounds, but you're boxing. You get caught in the corner, you can't go around, right? You stop going around. At what point and how much of the area of the boxing ring do we stop Muhammad Ali buzzing around? That's my question. And then if you get hit in the head, what about the coral reef? And if you get hit in the head, right, you could break the circuitry. Circuit means the circuit of the race, the circuit of the race. But circuitry is also electric, is it not circuitry? And it gets warm. Doesn't it get warm in the box? How come it doesn't get warm in the box? Because they have this little thing that lets it not get warm before it only goes through the main circuitry of, anyways, I'm not getting into this. But what I do want to say is to protect the heat, you must warm the heat. The heat is warm, it warms the outside, but you don't want it to burn. So what do? You put a little oil on it, hemp oil. That way, at the same time as it's getting hot, the hemp is feeding the mind to stay alive. So you go through that buzz, and then you get the munchies because you have to refurbish what you've been using. Because once you get the buzz, everybody's got an idea. So we need to refurbish the circuitry using that hemp oil, which obviously starts as earth growing up from a seed and into your mind. And now, illegal? What's an illegal? It's an island of equal. Illegal, the island of equality. Raphael, 7286. You got to put together yourself. I only bring some of the pieces out, but you're the expert with your own mind. Raphael, 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. Let's put a little ranch dressing on it and stretch out a mile. Lean back and listen to some Southern comfort before we drink it. The music is buzzing in our minds. So let's buzz around. Muhammad, who, what? Hama? Muhammad Ali, buzzing like a bee. George, he was 4 men and 1. He was big. He was a big man. And then he went out to sell a skillet. Raphael, before you get the skill, and before you let go within the mind, before you launch this breakfast, launching towards the other, hitting them with the, what do they call it? The left side. Why is the left side so different from the right side? He's a southpaw. P-A-W, 16 plus 1 is 17, and W, paw, hey paw, when the A becomes a W. When the O is in the W family, and when you O, that means you O, it's WWW, 23, 23, 23, 69, 555, 5 by 5 is 25. 5, 5 is 125. 23 times 23 times 23 equals 1587. Plus 125 equals to 1712. Minus 250, because I added it twice, is 1687, but that's not right. Hold on a second. 23 times 23 times 23 equals 2. 23 times 23 times 23 equals 2. There we go. I got a better answer. 12, 167. 121, 1111. 1111, obviously connected with 1 and 6. 1 and 6 is the only way to create the 7. 1, 2, 1, 6, 7 equals 377 or 373. 31, 31, 62. 12 is L, 16 is P. PM and AM, 121 is 1111 of the 7th gate. 121 shows 3 because it's 2 sides, 5 and 5. 1 times 2, 1 plus 2. 5 to the left, 5 to the right. 0 in between, they're separate, right? 0 in between. 6 brings in the light, the arrow, and the 7 is the gateway. 2, 4, 6, 8. Everything connected to 1. 2 is 4. 2 is 3. 4 is 5. 6 is 7, 8 is 7. 1 lives inside of 8. Through the 7th gate, passes through the 5 energy, living on diameter between up left and above, bottom right and below, or top right. And the reason I'm saying this is because we're connected to another system. So we can't be connected to two Earth systems. We have to be connected to Earth and sky, or Earth and sky. Raphael 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. Let's not bring in the horseshoe. Let's not bring in the blacksmith. Um, let's try to see something a little bit different, which is this over here. This O connected to the 3 creates the queen. This O connected to the 1 creates the queen, because we have to have the little flesh that goes out over here. Here's the D, and here's the P, 04, 64. Here's the 7, 67, and 64, 121, 111. PD, 4 and 16 equals to 20. 4 times 4, 4 plus 4 between the day and night. 1, 2, 4, 7, 3, 6, 5, 9, 8. But it goes 1, 2, 5, 8, 9, 3, 6, 5, 4, 7. Time of creation. L, 17 and 3. 03 becomes 69, becomes 15, becomes 6. This becomes 17, becomes 8, 6 and 8. Cross corner, 3, 65, 47, 125, 89, 1.25 times 360 degrees, 360, because it's the 5 position. But it's the O position at the same time. There's nothing there. It's the passage, right? Or is the O what goes around the 5? It's the question. One could be the dot in the center to the O that goes around. So I usually use the center. 5 is in the center of the O, which speaks about the water controlled by the moon. La da 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 da. Raphael. Breakfast time: eggs, rice, onions, garlic, and ginger. Thank you for watching. Hallelujah. It's Sunday, the last Sunday, the 5th Sunday in the month of August of 2015. Next Sunday, when I come back at you, it'll be the holiday weekend. But I'm never on holiday, just struggling along. Thank you.